Clarkson's farm. Kaleb Cooper travels abroad for first time. Kaleb Cooper, a fan favorite from the hit television series Clarkson's Farm, has recently experienced a momentous milestone, his first ever trip abroad. Known for his humorous, no-nonsense demeanor and his crucial role in supporting Jeremy Clarkson on the farm, Kaleb has become one of the standout stars of the Amazon Prime show. His journey beyond the UK's borders marks a significant personal and professional moment in the life of this young farming prodigy. The unexpected star of Clarkson's Farm. For those who have been following Clarkson's Farm, Kaleb Cooper's rise to fame has been nothing short of remarkable. A Yorkshire native, Kaleb was initially introduced to audiences as the farmhand who was tasked with guiding the unprepared and often clueless Clarkson through the intricacies of farming. With his deep knowledge of agriculture and candidness about Clarkson's lack of experience, Kaleb quickly became an integral part of the show's success. What began as a light-hearted documentary about Clarkson's attempt to run a farm, evolved into a character-driven narrative where Kaleb's expertise and personality took center stage. His witty one-liners, sharp observations, and tough love toward Clarkson earned him a loyal fanbase, with many viewers finding his straightforward manner both refreshing and relatable. Kaleb's journey abroad. A new chapter. Kaleb's trip abroad represents a significant step in his life, especially considering the nature of his work on the farm. Kaleb, who is used to the rhythms of farm life in the UK, has rarely ventured far from his home country. However, the opportunity arose for Kaleb to travel overseas for the first time, and it's one that he embraced with both excitement and a hint of nervousness. The trip, which was organized as part of a special segment for Clarkson's Farm, took Kaleb to the Netherlands, a country renowned for its advanced agricultural practices, innovative farming technologies, and lush, expansive fields. For a young farmer like Kaleb, visiting a place that is considered a world leader in agriculture provided a wealth of learning opportunities. In a behind-the-scenes look shared with fans, Kaleb expressed his initial surprise at how different the farming techniques were compared to what he had known back home in the UK. "It was crazy to see how things were done over there," Kaleb shared. "They're way ahead of us in some areas, like technology and efficiency, but still hold on to traditional methods too. It was a real eye-opener. A different kind of farming experience." While Clarkson's Farm primarily focuses on the struggles and triumphs of British farming, Kaleb's trip abroad introduced him to a new perspective on global agricultural practices. In the Netherlands, he had the chance to visit innovative farms that employ state-of-the-art equipment, such as automated tractors, drones for crop monitoring, and vertical farming systems. Kaleb, who is deeply passionate about improving farming techniques, was particularly interested in how Dutch farmers have managed to increase yield while minimizing their environmental footprint. "I was fascinated by the way they're integrating technology with the land," he said. "They've got it figured out when it comes to sustainable farming. It's something we can definitely learn from in the UK." Kaleb also had the opportunity to meet with local farmers and experts, exchanging ideas about crop management, animal husbandry, and the future of farming. The cultural exchange provided him with valuable insights into how farming communities worldwide are navigating the same challenges of climate change, market pressures, and the push for more sustainable practices. One of the standout moments of Kaleb's trip was a visit to a Dutch farm that specialized in dairy production. Kaleb, who is used to working with cattle on Clarkson's Farm, was keen to see how the Dutch had optimized their dairy operations. "Their cows are so well cared for, and the milking process is much more automated than what we do," Kaleb remarked. "But they still have a real personal touch with their animals, which I think is key." This balance between tradition and innovation was something Kaleb admired during his time abroad. "It's all about finding the right balance," he explained. "You can't just throw technology at a farm and hope for the best. It needs to be a partnership between the land, the animals, and the people." A humbling experience. Kaleb's trip abroad also served as a reminder of how far he has come since first joining Clarkson's farming adventure. Coming from a working-class background in Yorkshire, Kaleb has always been grounded in the realities of farming. However, stepping into a global arena and interacting with farmers from different parts of the world humbled him. "Meeting other farmers from across the globe really makes you appreciate how small our world can be, yet how connected it all is," Kaleb said. "Everyone's facing the same problems, but we all have our own ways of dealing with them." This newfound appreciation for international farming practices reinforced Kaleb's belief in the importance of continuing to innovate and adapt in the face of global challenges. "We've got to keep pushing forward and improving," he said. "Farming isn't just about doing what we've always done. It's about growing, learning, and making the world a better place for the next generation of farmers." The impact on Clarkson's farm. Kaleb's experience abroad is expected to have a significant impact on the next season of Clarkson's farm. The show, which already has a reputation for offering an honest and humorous portrayal of farming life, is set to dive deeper into the global aspects of agriculture, with Kaleb's trip serving as a springboard for exploring farming techniques from around the world. Producers of the show have hinted that Kaleb's international travels will play a key role in upcoming episodes, showcasing his newfound knowledge and how it might influence the farming operations on Clarkson's property. Viewers can expect to see Kaleb incorporate some of the ideas and methods he encountered abroad into the farm's day-to-day operations. "I'm looking forward to bringing some of what I've learned back to the farm," Kaleb said. "It might be a bit of a challenge to get Clarkson on board with some of the new ideas, but I think he'll come around eventually." The dynamic between Kaleb and Clarkson has always been a highlight of the show, with Clarkson's often misguided enthusiasm balanced by Kaleb's practical advice. As Kaleb's experience grows, it's likely that his role on the show will continue to evolve, providing even more moments of humor, learning, and farm-based chaos. Kaleb's reflections on the trip. Looking back on his trip abroad, Kaleb expressed a sense of gratitude for the opportunities that have come his way. From his unexpected rise to fame on Clarkson's farm to his first international journey, Kaleb's life has changed in ways he never could have imagined. "It's been a wild ride," Kaleb admitted. "A year ago, I was just a regular guy working on a farm, and now I'm traveling the world and meeting some incredible people. I never thought I'd be in this position, but I'm grateful for it." Despite his growing fame, Kaleb remains humble and committed to the land. His experiences abroad have only strengthened his passion for farming, and he is determined to continue sharing his journey with viewers, educating them about the challenges and rewards of agricultural life. "I think farming's in my blood," Kaleb said. "No matter where I go or what I learn, I'll always be a farmer at heart." Conclusion. Kaleb Cooper's future. Kaleb Cooper's trip abroad is just the beginning of a new chapter in his life and career. As he continues to grow both personally and professionally, his fans are sure to follow his journey with keen interest. The lessons he learned from his travels, the new perspectives he gained, and the relationships he built will no doubt shape his approach to farming in the years to come. For now, fans of Clarkson's farm can look forward to watching Kaleb's international adventure unfold on their screens, with the promise of more farming wisdom, laughs, and personal growth. It's clear that Kaleb Cooper's time abroad is just the start of something even bigger in his remarkable journey as a farmer and television personality. Clarkson's farm. Kaleb Cooper travels abroad for first time. Clarkson's farm star and Oxfordshire farmer Kaleb Cooper has traveled abroad for the first time ever. The world was first introduced to Mr. Cooper back in 2021 when the first season of the now globally popular documentary was released on Prime Video. Documenting the day-to-day life of running a farm, Clarkson's farm showed Jeremy Clarkson getting to grips with his diddly squat farm in Chadlington. One of the breakout stars from it was young local farmer Kaleb Cooper, who has featured heavily in the following 2 seasons. Viewers enjoyed many of the aspects of the 26-year-old's somewhat sheltered life, with one fact being a particular eyebrow raiser. The young farmer from Chipping Norton, close to Diddley Squat Farm, previously said he would prefer to stay closer to home and had never been abroad. Speaking to Virgin Radio UK, he said, "I've never been on a train. Never been on a bus. Never been in a taxi, swear on my life. I've never been on a boat." Yet in a surprising turn of events, Mr. Cooper has seemingly made the trip away from the UK at long last, being pictured in a European city that appears to be Bruges. Jeremy Clarkson updated fans of the news with a photograph on Instagram alongside a humorous caption which said, "Wonders have ceased. It's abroad."